Alongside me is Andre Sims. Andre?
You know, Ryan, I could say there's other places I'd rather be right now, but I'd be lying to you.
Absolutely.
Despite being a club team, the ASU lacrosse program has been one of the most successful teams on campus over the past few years. The team comes into the year with MCLA National Championship hopes and will end the year with a new head coach. WCSN beat writer Jacob Franklin joins us live to talk about the upcoming season. Jacob, thanks for being here.
Of course.
Welcome into WCSN's coverage of Arizona State women's volleyball. I'm Andre Sims, and alongside me, that's John Engelbert. And John, a lot of roster turnover coming into this season, but one position that we thought was going to be locked down was center position. Kylie Pickle had a very strong freshman season, and it seemed like the spot was hers to lose. But now, Caroline Pearson, a fellow sophomore, has come in and taken some of the reps, played well in some of her tournaments. What have you seen from the two of them? Now that she's taken the reins at ASU, Mussy is the first African-American head coach of a Power 5 Division I program. That's pretty darn cool, and that is the way it is.
What does that mean going into Pac-12 play?
You know, I think it's huge for this team because with so many new faces, 10 new faces, a new coaching staff, everything that they've gone through with a couple of things happening here and there, it's good to have some confidence going into Pac-12 play. You know, they're a bit of an undersized team, but they're just coming off a very impressive win against Santa Clara, a game in which they were down 2-0 early and then came back to win that one. And so to have that kind of confidence, me personally, I think even if they go 2-1 this weekend, or if they sweep, they're going to receive votes in the national poll. And for a team that was picked to finish 11th in the Pac-12, that's a lot of confidence going into your conference season. Stevie Mussy comes to Tempe to succeed Jason Watson. Mussy's no stranger to either the gauntlet of Pac-12 volleyball or winning a national championship, as I mentioned earlier.
Getting hired. Do you think the new volleyball hire is going to live up to those expectations?
I really do. You know, she's a proven winner, won a national championship as a player and as a coach at Penn State, so I think she knows what it takes and she understands the Pac-12 volleyball, and that's a gauntlet in and of itself. And I mentioned a lot of these new faces. Another one is Ivana Jeremic, a freshman from Serbia. And she came in, had a bit of an adjustment period, struggled through the first weekend, but now seems to be hitting her stride. What have you seen from her in the early going? Yeah, you know, you as a former player always tell me...
Don't give me too much credit.
Well, I've never stepped foot on a volleyball court, never played in a match in my life, but the setter is the most important position on the court if you're a volleyball team. They're the person that's touching the ball every single possession, really making the offense flow. And looking ahead to this weekend, probably the truest test of what this Sun Devil team is and where they're going to be heading into conference play, starting off with the ranked Santa Clara team and following that up with the battle against a very good Portland State team. What do the Sun Devils need to do this weekend?